Hello everyone, this is Razmataz Rejectamenta and welcome to episode 38 of the Wigan Athletic Career Mode. And to start off this episode, it's going to be a bit of a special thing. We're going to do the FA Cup final against Man United, and it is going to be live, as in I'm not going to cut out anything from me starting now up until the end of the match. No cuts, none of that stuff, it'll just be a live start, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that. By the way, Razmataz Rejectamenta means meaningless talk / hype for Razmataz, and Rejectamenta basically means shit. So, hyped shit is what I am this episode. So, we've got the FA Cup final coming up. We're against Man United, and because it is such a big game and the episodes have fallen like this, we will do this game live. So, that is the plan. Got a few things I want to talk about, and I'm just going to auto-replace a player just for this match. It is Acosta who is injured. So while we're playing through the match, I'll talk about some things. And hopefully, yeah, we'll get a win in the match as well. That is the biggest thing for me. So we're at Wembley. The team is looking like this. Calvert-Lewin up front with Chaplin just behind him. Salvador, who's now got a new picture, on the left. And Van Bergen on the right. Gilbert and Byrne in the middle. And then we've got James on the left. Dan Byrne and Clerk-Salter in the middle. And then Burke now at right back because of the injury to Acosta. Randolph in goal. Then the bench is looking like this. Grigg also with a new picture. We've got Harris, Dunkley, Daniels, White, Boateng, Jacobs and Grigg. And I think we'll leave it like that. I was thinking about putting Osidibe on for White. But for a game against Man United, I'd rather have White, who's more like a Kante-esque player than a big bruiser like Osidibe. Might come back to haunt me, who knows. But for the rest of it, I'm okay with what we've got. I said Chaplin and Calvert-Lewin, I'm not looking to sub these two unless of an injury. Same for Van Bergen and Salvador. Trying to keep my best players out there and hopefully get ourselves a good win. So yeah, that's what it is. Very quickly to the game setting, just so you can see no sliders have been changed. So none of that shit, just the frequency of the injuries and the severity of the injuries. And for them, it's the same as always. And we'll go back through and change these sliders potentially at the start of next season. But let's get into the match and get stuff going. But yeah, I'm going to talk about a few plans I've got for the next few seasons with this career mode. My plans in general for FIFA 18. And plus I'm going to mention about some monetization stuff on my channel. Actually, I'll start off that one. I've now been unmonetized or demonetized because I've not got 1,000 subs and the 400 hours of watch time required by YouTube. So yeah, no one can say that I'm just doing these episodes for money. And I never was. I was never making videos for money. The money was just a good thing. A good little bit of extra. So yeah. Now I've got demonetized fully. It's not good. But yeah, a few things I want to talk about. And I'll mention them at points throughout the game when it gets a bit quiet. But my main aim, focus on the game, get some stuff done. Then for the second part of the video, which is the same video, it'll be a review of the season. All the top goal scorers, who's won what league, relegated, promoted, all that stuff. But for now, we're going to finish off the football with a game against Man United at Wembley. And yeah, looking forward to this match massively. Very quickly, going to show you United's side. You've seen ours already. Lukaku up front, Rashford and Bellerin on the wings. Anderson Talisca, a guy we've used before on a previous FIFA for Wigan. Matic and Pogba in the middle. Then Dolbert, Bailly, Lindelof and Mario Gaspar at the back. And David De Gea in goal, which is a pain in the ass for us. But similar formation, if not the exact same. And that'll be a good matchup for us. So yeah, I've not been doing too well recently on FIFA. I've got a brand new controller as well, so I needed one anyway. It was my first time using it this match. Not an excuse, just letting you guys know. So if you hear the buttons be a bit louder than usual, because it's a brand new controller. But let's get the game underway, come on. Let's get a win. I believe we can do it. It's all just down to how we played this match, and we've got to be sensible with the ball, not give it away stupidly, and not try anything outrageous. And you know, if it would help my players when I tell them to make a run, if they actually make a fucking run, it would be fantastic. And Lukaku is going to be a pain in the arse in the air, just like he was against Liverpool. Lovren needed a lot of help that game, and he didn't get it. Clerk-Salter very good covering across there to stop that, because that would have potentially been a goal, definitely a chance for United there. But I'm relying on Chaplin. He's their top goal scorer in the FA Cup with 3 goals. I know it's not much, but it's more than fucking the rest of the team. And if Calvert-Lewin gets in the box, never mind, Salvador he butts us puts us butts up. I don't give a shit. He puts us 1-0 up. Brilliant start. Chaplin with the assist. I said we have to rely on him. He's come through with the goal. 1-0 up. Get in. 5-6 minutes in. Maybe too early to score, but 1-0 up against Man United. All through Chaplin, whipping that ball in. And a brilliant header down by Salvador. No saving it from De Gea. And it had to be Salvador who scored. He's been fantastic in the second half of the season. Nobody else but him would have got that goal. And there you go. 1-0 up. Mourinho's pissed. We're happy. Looking, our guy behind is jumping like a motherfucker. But yeah, 1-0 up in the FA Cup final. Salvador, his third goal in the competition. That's good news for us. Yeah, 1-0 up. So yeah, well, it's like a bit of a downtime in the thing. Hopefully they won't score now. I was going to mention that I'm going to start doing the 1 episode a month kind of thing again. Not as in real life month, but every episode you will see will be an in-game month. That will start again next season. Because I like doing that. It was easier for me. And also the editing style will go back to the usual editing shit as well. So don't worry about that. That's going back to normal as Dan Burn blocks that shot from Rashford then. Good bit of blocking there by Superman himself. Oh, Van Bergen, that was shock. Fucking thank you, Randolph. That was shockingly bad. But yeah, so it's going to go back to that 1 episode in game. Oh my god, what was that? What is the... See, the passing sometimes just goes shockingly awful. Dan Burn didn't even react to this pass. Whipping a ball in. Randolph's going to punch that. Hopefully Burt can get that. No, because Dolbert's beat him to it. Dan Burn blocks again. Under pressure. So, 1 episode equals a month in game. I'll go back to that. And back to the old editing style of just me commentating all the way through and no post-commentary. Unless it's for the golden month and shit like that. Clerk's also good header clear. We need someone to fucking run out and block Pogba here. Salvador is the one who's going to do it. You're going to whip a ball in, is he? Yep, Dan Burn. How Lukaku got that, I have no idea. And Randolph did some dodgy shit then. I didn't want pass to him. Fucking hell, game. Don't focus now. With some dodgy shit. Right, come on, let's just keep the ball under control and do some good passing. Burke now, waiting for a run. Chaplin in this on the inside. Chaplin inside to Jack Byrne. Forward to Salvador. Knocking across to Calvert-Lewin. Pass it. What was that? What? How is that an X pass to fucking him? Are you stupid? Like, you are stupid, obviously, but how? Fucking idiots. Right, come on. Merk up. Ah, fucking well too late for that tackle. Dan Burn, stand him up. Reece James, you've lost out to Bellarabi. They're like a fucking idiot, but luckily for us, Bellarabi puts it over the bar. What was James doing then? Absolute shocker from him. So yeah, that is not good. In terms of all the career modes I'm doing in FIFA 18, I will only be doing a Wigan one properly. There will be some challenge career modes, like the Chef Wednesday challenge will come up relatively soon. I want to get the 4th season well underway, like finish the 4th season of the Wigan career mode for the next season, obviously in the Champions League, and got some money potentially coming in, so I want to get that done, and then we'll look at the challenge career modes and maybe do some different challenges and do stuff like that like every other season. So do 1 season with Wigan, then do a challenge career mode and do stuff like that. That's my plan, or hopefully I will do, as we feed in Chaplin, who is onside, turns his man well, and he gets a goal past David De Gea, got beaten at his near post. Shocking defending from United. Only our 2nd attack of the game, and we are 2-0 up. You've seen the sliders. We're just getting very lucky at the moment, and I said Chaplin will be the main man. He is the main man today. A goal and an assist within 25 minutes. Can't speak, boys. 25 minutes, get the goal, get the assist. De Gea should be disappointed, like straight at him. You've got to save them, De Gea, but I think the power might have took it past him. Yeah, the power just beat him, but for a goalkeeper like De Gea, you expect him to save it. I was trying to go far post. Happy I didn't. 2-0 up. Chaplin with the 2nd goal. So yeah, 4 goals for him now, and we're looking good at the moment. So yeah, the challenge modes, again, I'll mention them as and when they come, and I'll let you know closer to the time. But the next one will be the Chef Wednesday one, which will be half a season, and I'll do them. The challenge career modes will be different types of videos. They will be obviously career mode, but I might commentate on them differently. But I've got to stop talking as I defend this. Gilbert was shocking. How that ball stayed in play, I don't know. And Pogba with a fucking banger of a shot, and fucking Randolph probably broke his fucking wrist. Damn. Right, good bit of play there from here. Chaplin make the run on the inside. That's a foul on Burke, you dirty bastard, Rashford. So yeah, Whew, 2-0 up. I've got to just compose myself and, you know, whew, damn. So, yeah, just the transfer suggestions, if I can speak. Always post your transfer suggestions because some of these episodes I might have to record in advance. I'm planning on doing a lot of, yeah, I'm planning on doing a lot of fucking, as I fucked this up completely. I should have fucking shot them with Salvador, but I'm planning on doing a lot of, different things. I'm going to a lot of events this year, like, potentially the World Cup. If I do go to the World Cup, I will try and, I might do a vlog, might just see a face reveal there for me. I'm going to some games like United game I'm going to, because my mate's a United fan, doing some special for his birthday and my birthday. And, oh shit, it's got to defend this. So yeah, I've got a lot of stuff coming up, events and shit, so I've got to got them sorted. And, yeah, I might do some extra bit of content in between, so if I do slow up on the career mode slightly, that is why, and that's why I want to keep it as Wigan. I want to do, just for FIFA 18, a Wigan career mode. Do one big one. I've not been great with my uploading and recording, I do know that, but I've been kind of busy. I mean, everyone is busy in life. As Chaplin turns, couldn't get past Lindelof. Could have been a penalty if he got that wrong, though. And we couldn't get the tackle off there. And Rashford now on the right side. Burn get back. Gonna be better than that, mate. Like that. And you passed it to fucking Lukaku, you idiot. Talisca Lukaku takes it off him. Clark sort of couldn't get across. Pogba back to Lukaku. This is amazing passing from Man United at the moment. They can't even get a fucking foot across. And Dan Burn heads that out for a corner. Don't know why he didn't head it forward to our players, but I'll let him off. But yeah, I've got a lot of stuff planned for this year, so I might do a few more different videos, vlogs and shit. I don't know yet. I'll see how and we'll see what happens basically. It's one of them. But yeah, I want to keep Wigan for FIFA 18 and next year on FIFA 19, forget FIFA 19, I won't be doing a Wigan career mode. It will be a different career mode. It'll be a journeyman-esque career mode, as in I'll start with one team and do one big save, and then do a few other games, well, yeah, a few other teams as well, like challenges as well, and all that good stuff. So, yeah, this is the last Wigan career mode you'll see for potentially a year, maybe more. That's a penalty. That is a clear penalty. Van Bergen gets a penalty. Shocking defending from, was it Dalbert? Dalbert? I don't even know who it is actually. Is it Dalbert? Dalbert? Whatever. I don't know. Who is it? Show me your name. Hey, Dalbert. Dalbert. Whatever his freaking name is. Gives away a penalty. Shocking slide tackle on Van Bergen. And then you know the rule. If you make it, you take it. Sorry, Chaplin, lad. But it's Van Bergen's this. Mitchell Van Bergen, not the best at penalties, and neither am I. We're going to go top right, hopefully, if I got this right. Bottom right, I'll take it. 3-0 before half-time. Quality. Absolutely quality. 3-0 up, 3 chances, 3 goals. We've been very lucky, but you need a luck in these games, and we've got it. We've got it in buckets. So yeah, 3-0 up, and I'm happy with that. Van Bergen with a penalty just before half-time. United, I mean, we should win this now. We really should win this. If we don't, it'll be a shock. Well, it'll be just a huge fucking shock, to be honest. And Chaplin played well up front, so has everybody else, really. We haven't been great defensively, but United haven't really done much on the attack. They've had the ball a lot, to be fair to them. United controlled the ball well and got forward, but not done anything with it. So, easy for us in the end to keep this, well, win the game at the moment. 3-0 up. I think 3 chances, 3 goals, like I've said. There you go, 3 shots on target, 3 goals. They've had 1 shot on target, nothing from it. I mean, the goal against the second goal, Chaplin's, was lucky. De Gea maybe should have done better, but the other 2, a penalty, definitely was a penalty, and the first one, a good header by Salvador. You know, we've done good. We've had good chances and taken them well, and a bit of luck with the Chaplin goal. But again, De Gea maybe at fault, but it wasn't like super De Gea's fault. So yeah, I think we're in a good position here, and we should have gone to win it. Well, I'm hoping keep a clean sheet would be fantastic, but even if we concede 2, we're still winning the game. But I don't want to concede at all. But I don't want to concede now, because that'll be the worst time to concede, as this passing move is fantastic by United. Oh my god, get that please. Thank you, Buck. Van Bergen, you fucking... I mean, did you see what he did then? He saw the power bar to pass it, and Van Bergen goes, nah, I'll pass it to Matic. What is that? That is ridiculous. Luckily for us, Matic can't shoot for shit. on the half turn. Not many people can. But yeah, like I said, I might do a few more vlogs coming up, doing shit like that, and hopefully you can see some different content from me. And the Wigan career mode next season will come up like normal. I'll try and upload that as, well, better than I have been recently. Fucking terrible touch by Jack Byrne. And yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else I can say, but I really can't think of anything. So yeah, that's pretty much all the updates I wanted to give you as well regarding this career mode. Season 4 come out like normal, and then after that will be challenge career mode after every season, starting with the Chef Wednesday one, which I promised a long ago. And we might just be in here. Chaplin gets taken off. Van Bergen, oh, just shoot, mate, just fucking shoot, I don't care. Get that, he's got it and he's not got it. Jeez, man, we've been struggling. I've been struggling to speak, to be honest. We've been struggling in some aspects of this game, which I'm not, well, I wasn't anticipating, to be honest. Lukaku whipping a ball into nobody. Reece James, Kermage like to Dan Burn. Very lucky pass out to Gilby there. Get back to Reece James, cut inside, and feed it to Buck. And hopefully, if his touch is good, and Van Bergen makes a right run over top to him. Head it back to Buck. Back to Van Bergen. Inside to Byrne, making the run. He couldn't play it off. 3 men around him. Shocking. No help from Calvert-Lewin or Chaplin there, though. A bit of a shame. Gonna watch that run of Dolbert. Again, he's just always running off the fucking man to the left side, and it's just not working out. Apart from lucky deflections like that, but it's not worked out for him all game, yet they keep trying it. I don't get it. Lukaku, you want him in the middle. He is a target man. In terms of signings as well, I did mention in one of my episodes I did a poll, and I didn't actually put the poll in because I'm an idiot. But I will try and sign players that we're going to sign in real life, and I might try and bring back a few players. There's a cracking tackle by Dolbert there on Dalbert. I will try and bring back some players that we're going to have signed in, well, we're going to sold in real life, and I will bring in people who we're going to have brought in, like Devante Cole, like James Vaughan, Jamie Walker, Fulton in the middle. People like that, I'll try and bring them in. Might sell Jack Byrne to keep it realistic, but I don't know yet. I'll see what happens. And in terms of like people like Callum McManaman I might bring in, somebody mentioned Joe Hurt as a backup keeper. We've got Brignoli coming in, but as Randolph might believe in, I might need to sell him on. Could bring in Joe Hurt just as for a couple of seasons as like the second choice, maybe even first choice keeper, who knows. Yeah, just keep your transfer suggestions coming and I'll try and get to them as best as I can and sign as many people as you mentioned, because at the end of the day I like doing it. And the one person who got mentioned who's done really well has been Van Bergen. Chaplin was like a half and half. I was about to do it anyway, but you guys confirmed it, so I did it. And as you know, but Van Bergen was fantastic, and he has been fantastic, a great signing at right wing. But saying that, as I'm praising him, I'm going to bring him off. We're going to give Boateng a chance on the right mid because we need that pace. I'm going to bring on Daniels, bit of a taller centre right back for Burke. I know Daniels is leaving at the end of the season, but it doesn't matter. We've got 20 minutes left to see out this game. We should do it. But I just want a bit more strength, a bit more height at the back. So off comes Burke. You know, Burke is quite tall. Daniels is better at heading, and Boateng for that pace up front instead of Van Bergen. Not like for like changes, but you know, I think changes that are good enough and will help us just see out this game really. To try and find Salvador who can pass it through to Chaplin, not fucking Calvert-Lewin, Chaplin. We can't seem to do much passing. I'm a bit ashamed about that because what you've seen has just been the goals from us and that is it. And I know that's not a bad thing, but I'm used to being a guy who fucking dominates shots and everything, so us not doing that is really weird for me as we'd block another chance. Dan Burn has been fantastic today. At the back, he defended so well. Clerksall has not done much, but Dan Burn's been getting block after block after block. Chaplin up front has been good. It's going to make this play of the month very difficult as Boateng feeds out to Chaplin, then gets on his bike. And hopefully, I mean, look at that touch to fucking set up Dolber for a fucking beautiful tackle. It is so bullshit. And Daniels has let fucking Rashford get in behind him, but he's just stopped him afterwards. Go on, Daniels, lad. It's your last game for the club. Make it count. You're getting caught by Rashford. I did kind of anticipate that. You were 10 times slower. Chaplin, back to Boateng. Back to Chaplin. On the inside to Byrne. And again to Gilby. Far left to Reece James, who's getting up there and supporting. They're going for it now, so they've got bodies forward. Byrne. Boateng. Oh, wow. I was meant to do a fake shot then, people. Believe it or not, that was a fake shot. I know, it was shocking. They're bringing on Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who's probably a 36 in game now, for the last 10 minutes. I feel that's too little too late, personally, but, you know, try everything. I think they've officially thrown in the kitchen sink now, so we should be alright. Just got to maybe sit back a bit, go a bit defensive, and maybe look to get a counter-attack goal. Dan Burn just was brilliantly there to bully Lukaku off the ball in a way, and that was a terrible ball by Chaplin, under pressure though. We just can't tackle. Look how bullshit this is. We cannot even get a fucking around Pogba, never mind tackle the bastard. Bailly's up front now, Rashford step overs inside, and he's through, and they'll get the fucking goal because the game set it up for him so obviously. Don't know why he's celebrating for, there's not enough time to get back in this. In real life, probably would be, but not on FIFA. That's just shocking. I mean, like, it set it up so well. The pass from Chaplin was terrible because the game made it. Step overs there, the movement, no defenders going towards the open man. And there you go, they get themselves a goal in off the post as well. Brilliant finish. Nothing I can do about it, but I don't know. He's been trying to set him up a goal all the time, and it's finally given one. As soon as we go defensive and they play better, makes no sense. Anyway, it's 3-1, no clean sheet for us. Fucking see, you saw Gilby running on the inside, you saw fucking Calvert-Lewin making a run down the inside, but no, it's just not going to pass to any of them. But Boateng wins it back, and we can see, why would you pass to Salvador when Boateng is in front of you, the guy I aim for? You absolute bullshit game. Stop trying to give them another goal. Stop trying to get them back in this match. Gilby, you are so slow to turn there. Where are you going? Dan Burn, try and block this. No, Reece James gets it. Dan Burn should win that header. He's kicked it for some reason. Header would have been the obvious and wise choice. Dan Burn, oh my god, Daniels. That's why you're on for that height, and Boateng there should get away from Dalbert. Or Dalbert. How is he getting caught? Boateng fresh on the pitch is getting caught. That's bollocks, man. Still getting caught as well. Whip a ball in. Chaplin. Oh, you've missed it. You dick. Salvador. Get fucking down, bitch. Boateng at the back stick, unmarked. Take it down. Play it to Calvert-Lewin. Blocked and cleared. Clark Salter against Ibrahimovic, that's not going to work out, but we're going to get the ball back with Boateng on the inside. Try and get through to Chaplin, didn't work, but it doesn't matter. We win the FA Cup. Dominant first half in terms of goals. They get a goal back at the end, and we win 3-1. I wasn't expecting a 3-1 win. I was expecting maybe a draw, down to like penalties and stuff. Was not expecting a 3-1 win, a draw or a loss, but that first half was brilliant. I mean, I'm going to give man of the match to Dan Burn because of the defensive job he put in. We were solid defensively. The goal they scored was a game giving them a goal. I'm not even going to bother like trying to defend that. But there you go. FA Cup winners, Dan Burn as well, who is the captain, who is man of the match, will lift the trophy, and deservedly so. Not sure how this will affect player of the month and all that stuff, which is coming up, and player of the season, because we could be in a scenario where player of the season could be a player of the season from last year. Could be Chaplin, who knows. But yeah, there we go. FA Cup winners once again. Wigan Athletic in real life. Wigan play Southampton on Sunday. Hopefully this video is uploaded by then. I'm going to be at the game working, and hopefully Wigan do well enough to get through to the semi-finals, and who knows, Wigan could do a massive upset and win the FA Cup whilst in League One, who knows. But yeah, we go out 3-1 winners. What a way to end this season. Second in the league by a point, winning a cup. So we've got the FA Cup in our belts, well, under our belts. We've got the Carabao Cup under our belts. Now it's on to Europe and domestic domination. Can we try and do it? Hopefully so. Next season I might just forget about the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. I'm not going to sim the games, but I might just might play my second/youth team for those matches. But yeah, fireworks, everything. We're the winners of the FA Cup. No cheesy music over this. What's the point? We've done it. Wigan Athletic, FA Cup winners. Just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And they've all played well today and deserve that trophy. Yeah, not much else to really say about that. You can see the stats here. United actually only had one shot in target in the whole game, and they had that in the first half, so no idea where this second, well, the goal obviously came off the post. 5 shots for us in total, 3 on target, 1 for them and 6 in total for them. In terms of shots, possession, relatively even actually, wasn't expecting that. 4 tackles compared to the 8. 1 fell for us, for Gilbert, and they had 2. Rashford didn't get a yellow card for that either, which I find, they got no yellow cards. That penalty foul and Rashford's foul, no cards for them. I mean, Rashford one, fair enough, but that Dolbert one should have been a yellow card. But I'll let it slide, we won the cup, we don't care that much. Their shooting was crap today, their passing was same as ours, but in the end it doesn't matter. We are 3-1 winners, and we have won the FA Cup. So that is it for games this season. We have officially finished all the matches in Season 3, and we come second and won the FA Cup. Not too bad. Now for this episode, you're going to see the extra stuff. So if you don't really care about the squad reports, goal of the season, player of the season, and all that, like, the stats and all that stuff, then you can just turn off the video now. And if you are going to do that, I hope you enjoy watching. I'll see you again next time for more when we start the next season. But for those of you who are staying, I hope you enjoyed the first part of the video. All that live commentary kind of style stuff. Bit of a special before the FA Cup final. Might do that every so often. But yeah, now we've won the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. The only things that are left are European competitions and also the Premier League. So hopefully that'll be coming very soon. But you've seen so far the youth stuff going on. And also Player of the Month going to Dan Burn, because the man deserved it for his efforts in the final few games, especially that Man United match. He was solid in defence. Nothing he can do about that last goal. That was just poor defending from us. And the game, feeling sorry for United. You can see the competition so far in England to start off with. We won the FA Cup, we come second in the Premier League. So the teams have got relegated. And also the Carabao Cup here. This is the most interesting competition for me, because Mansfield, Cardiff, Middlesbrough, Norwich, Burnley, Newcastle, us and Southampton were in the quarter-finals. No top 10 sides really from the Premier League in the final 8 teams. Quite extraordinary, and in the end Norwich did win it. As for the Champions League, you can see the English sides not doing well as a whole. I mean, Spurs did get to the semi-finals and then the finals. United knocked out in the quarters. Teams like Chelsea not even there, and I can't even see any other English sides in there. Oh, and Man City got knocked out by Real Madrid, so unlucky for them, but Atletico Madrid did win it in the end. In terms of the Europa League, Chelsea got into the semi-finals, got knocked out by Lyon, who in turn got beat by Wolfsburg, who did go on and win it. You see that Arsenal and Chelsea got drawn against each other, so that was a bit of a dodgy thing there, but there you go. And yeah, in the end, well played to Wolfsburg for winning that. And you can see here, was it Wolfsburg who won it? I can't remember. Anyway, now for the top scorers in the Premier League, all this stats and all this stuff, and you can see that obviously Calvert-Lewin won it. He had an incredible first season with us in the Premier League. 28 goals and 17 assists. That man was involved in everything good for us, and yeah, maybe running for player of the season. Who knows? We'll find out a bit later on. Chaplin also having a great season in terms of goals and assists. And also Randolph won the Golden Glove for the most clean sheets with 10. Only one more than second place, and I think maybe one more than third place as well. But yeah, Randolph, I don't get that. We've obviously got Brignoli coming in next season on a free. We've got Harris, the up-and-coming youth goalkeeper, might get a run out. So yeah, we've struggled to keep clean sheets, so to see us win the Golden Glove, I find quite extraordinary. In the FA Cup, we didn't manage to get our players into the top 5, but Chaplin was up there, so was Salvador in the end. And we did respectably well, I believe, in the FA Cup. Didn't have to score all the goals and get all the assists. We just had a whole team play well. And in the end even, that benefited us massively because we did win the competition. Randolph again getting 4 clean sheets and winning the Golden Glove in the FA Cup. How, I don't know. Honestly, we didn't really do that well in the FA Cup, to be honest, in terms of goals and clean sheets and assists, but we did win it. Like I said, just being consistent was our crowning glory there. As for the Carabao Cup, yeah, we didn't do well in this either, to be honest, in terms of goals and assists. I mean, we still got people up there, like Candera and Acho, who you're seeing a bit in the squad report. What a player he is. The amount of game time he got to goals and assists is incredible, and next season Chaplin might have a bit of a job on his hands keeping him out the side, so good competition there for that position. You see all the yellow cards and red cards coming up as well. We don't really get that many yellows, I don't think we get any reds, so that didn't mean much to us. But now for the competitions from around the world and also England, you see Watford and Norwich going up, so Norwich winning the Carabao Cup and getting promoted. Derby, Villa, Huddersfield and Reading potentially joining them in the Premier League. And the bottom three, Blackburn, Burton and Sheffield United. So, yeah, Burton, yes. Getting relegated, kind of realistic. Sheffield United and Blackburn, I don't know, on current form where they are, that's a bit dodgy. Bristol City and Millwall getting promoted there, you saw the other teams in the playoffs. And then Cambridge, Gillingham, Exeter and somebody else getting relegated. Well, no, sorry, just them three. Notts County, Oldham, top of League 2. Colchester also getting promoted and Blackpool and other teams in there. Then finishing bottom of the English leagues was Accrington Stanley, so not a good season for them. PSG won the Ligue 1, the French league. What a shock, that never usually happens. Bayern won the German league, the Bundesliga. Again, never happens, so quite shocking to see these results going on. As for Italy, Juventus won again. A team you don't expect to win the league. All this is sarcasm, by the way. It's just realistic, to be honest, but kind of boring. Ajax and PSV fighting for the Dutch competition and Porto winning it in Portugal. So again, just realistic, which is good, but also you kind of want to see some teams improve or some teams get worse. Doesn't really happen that much in FIFA for the top teams. Celtic and Rangers, top two in Scotland, Celtic winning it in the end. Real Madrid finishing top, Barcelona not doing that well, kind of having a shit season there. But Real Madrid worthy winners in the end. Atletico Madrid won the Champions League, so I'm guessing they'll be happy with their second place in La Liga. As for Turkey, saw Fenerbahce up top there. For our objectives, you can see here, we kind of did really well, hence why we got 94. Didn't complete all our youth objectives, but got close. Completed the brand exposure one, which, again, that's kind of one of them that you can have a bit of an impact on, but not massively. Did well financially, and domestically we dominated our objectives quite easily, and kind of achieved the ones for the next 2 seasons as well. Now onto the squad report. I'm not going to talk over like individual stats and stuff for players. I'm just going to mention how well they kind of did in this season and all that stuff. So Randolph, I don't know, he was on and off Randolph. Wasn't a massive fan of him. Do like the guy in real life, but in FIFA wasn't that good for us. Harris did quite well when he came off the bench and stuff. People like Burke, very good rotation player. Davis, probably will be leaving next season. Clerks also had an iffy first season with us. Replaced Dunkley, who played well for the first 2 months, then went utterly shite. Dan Burn, my shoulder cracked by the way then, that was fucking painful. Dan Burn, legend at the back for Wigan in real life. And I do rate the guy very highly, so he'll be staying around for as long as possible. And Daniel's leaving, Bamut. Good bench player, not as good as I thought he would be, but he'll stick around. He's cheap and he can play in multiple positions. So Dunkley there, like I mentioned before, good start to the season, then dropped off. When he came in towards the end, did a job. Acosta was fantastic. I do love Danny Acosta. If you're looking to buy a person in career mode, he's a great choice. Can play left back and right back. He's just quality off and on the ball. Reece James at left back doing quite well. However, not improving that much, might get replaced eventually. Dominic White, I feel a bit sorry for him, not getting that much game time, but to be honest, who can replace Jack Byrne and Gilby at the moment? Especially Jack Byrne, the man is a legend so far. Constant in that midfield, and I do like the guy. Dennis De Wolf might get a bit more game time next season, as a few more people also will. However, them two I just saw there, well you saw there, Massey and Jacobs, probably coming towards the end of their Wigan career with us, just not hitting that level I want them to. And don't get me wrong, if I sell these players in real life, I do like quite a lot of them. Maybe Max Power, the only one I didn't like who I sold. But yeah, Massey and Jacobs in real life, I love those guys at Wigan. They are good Wigan players, try the hardest every game. So yeah, don't let my reflection in-game change how I feel about him in real life, or how you think I feel about him in real life. You saw people like OCDB there, who hopefully, without a big injury, should be playing more this season, well, this coming season. Jack Byrne, the legend, Gilby as well, a person I like in real life, but in the game, not that good this year. But still good, but not as good as I like him to be. Boateng doing really well. I mentioned Candera Nacho before. Salvador had a massively good season towards the end. At the start, I hated the guy, and then when we signed Jordan Ibe on a pre-contract, he became a god among men, so happy with him. Van Bergen having a fantastic season. Grigg, to be honest, stat-wise, not that bad. However, as the seasons go on, he'll get less and less game time, and we have to keep him because the rules are made up for him being player of the season for the first season. But we'll see how it goes. You have Lang, who might get a bit of game time as well. Calvert-Lewin, just amazing as a player. Perfect signing for us. And again, if you're looking for a good striker to sign, a good young English lad, Calvert-Lewin should be a good choice, as should this guy, Connor Chaplin. So underrated. Brilliant, brilliant player. And then Akinfenwa obviously leaving next season. But now, player of the season, it will go to Salvador. Now, you might be thinking, how has he got it? He hasn't actually won player of the month once. Well, the thing is, the rest of the people who could have won player of the season all won player of the month twice. No more, no less. So, for me, it just had to go to somebody who was consistent for a long period of time. And in that second half of the season, so from January, February, March, April, May, he was always second or third. So, yeah, for me, player of the season, Salvador. And yeah, he fully deserves it. But now, time for goal of the season as we try and wrap up this season. And a goal you saw very recently comes in third place, Jack Byrne. That is a brilliant strike into that top right corner. Yeah, the ball travels through his foot, but I don't care. It was a great goal. A goal that in the end helped us finish in second place. So, well deserving of third place. In second place was this goal by Calvert-Lewin. Underrated at the time, this goal, but watching it back, it was beautiful. Right-footed strike against Man United. Yes, not De Gea in goal, but just a lovely peach of a strike, right-footed, on the counter, kind of, and even if De Gea was in there, I don't think he would have saved that. But first place will go to player of the season, Salvador. Brilliant goal this, just the teamwork before it is fantastic. Van Bergen involved once again, and that is just, that finish. I love volleys, I've said it multiple times. That is brilliant. Left-footed volley, bottom right corner, back across the goal, and well deserving of goal of the season, and also player of the season as well, so fair play to Salvador. But that is it for this season. The next episode should be coming relatively soon, hopefully, if I get my shit sorted quickly. And yeah, I hope you will watch that and enjoy the seasons to come. I hope you enjoy the start of this as well. And remember, back to the old editing style for the new videos. So each episode will be a month in game. So yeah, this has been Baxter. Thank you for watching this. I'll see you again next time for more of the Wigan Athletic Career Mode very soon. More funny intro names to come as well. Yes, goodbye.